Hey guys, how's it going? I messed up. So the beginning of this video, the audio is all wonky. So this is the intro to the video. We're sitting on the back porch. Today, you guys are actually gonna go to High Hand with us. I took Brent there for the first time. He had never been. While we were there though, the restaurant was unfortunately closed. So we didn't get to eat there, which was kind of a bummer because I was really looking forward to being able to eat there. Their food is so good. They have this Parmesan artichoke spinachy dip. I don't think there's spinach in it, but it's this artichoke dip, and it is so good. And their chips that they make, the best in the entire world. So you guys are gonna go shopping with us at High Hand, which is one of my favorite nurseries to visit when I'm down in that area. It's such a cool place. We are back at home, obviously, and we went to go edit the video, and the entire audio was messed up. So let's get into this video. Brent has never been here before. Now he's been here. He loved it. It was cool. Let's get into it. Okay, we're at the very end of it. This is the greenhouse. It is also a restaurant, and they love to eat here every single time. They're closed on Mondays. Such a bummer. Usually they've got the roll-up doors open, and it's just like air flowing through. They've got music in there. They've got palm trees, and the food is just absolutely amazing. Their artichoke dip is my favorite. And then over here, they have wood-burning stoves for pizza. And usually when the restaurant is open, there is a fire going for you to be able to order your pizzas. And then this area is kind of a waiting area where a lot of people wait because this place gets so busy, and they stay busy from the second they open to close. And so they've got these little beautiful, gorgeous, polished stone tables. I mean, you can see reflections in them. Super gorgeous. And of course they have the coolest little koi pond right here. And these are the butterfly koi right here. And it is so cool. They always think, look, they're all coming to me. They think that they're gonna get fed. Hello, come here, my friends. Isn't that so cool? And then it comes through a little waterfall this way. Super gorgeous little waterfall area up to a patio. So let's go plant shopping, see what we can find. So I think that we're talking about figuring out how to do some of this stacked stone work. Brent's gonna run. Anyways, the stacked wall back there and the fountain, and it all just kind of flows together. It's so gorgeous. They've got trees tucked in absolutely everywhere. Even the low terracotta bowls with shrubs growing in them. They've just done a spectacular job. They've got misters going right now because it is pretty toasty, and they do a really good job of keeping Japanese maples alive. But let's see what we can find. Look at these giant containers with Japanese maples in them. Oh, look, here's a hydrangea in a shrub form, or in a tree form. Not the same size that we saw at that other nursery, but still pretty good. This one's $175. This is the limelight hydrangea. I want a standard so badly. I want a couple standards. I want 16 standards, not just a couple of them. Okay, let's keep going this way over here. These are pretty flowers. It's not blooming. A camellia, 84. I'm not the biggest camellia fan, but I love a good pink flower. 8 feet tall, 8 feet wide, zones 8 through 10. I just need this so badly. I need standards of hydrangeas. Let's see, who are you? This is the Skylands, $900, cypress, I think. That's a really pretty one too. Oh look, it's got a cone. It's got the cutest little cones full of sap. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's see what else we can find. We gotta find something. Not like it's gonna be hard, but we still need to. Oh, here's an oriental spruce, Skyland oriental spruce, a smaller one. This one's from Isley. This one is $395, much better price, but also much smaller. You can see here's this one here, and there's that big one for $900 back there. Here are some Brunera. We've been talking about trying to add more Brunera into the garden, but we have to make sure that when we plant them, that we're giving them somewhere that is full, deep shade, and that they get plenty enough water. If they get hit with any sunlight, they just scorch. So this one's called Silver Heart, and they also kind of need to be in certain little areas in the ground is where they do the best for us. Let's keep going this way right here. Oh, these are cool. Is this the Cousin It? This is Cousin It, $18, 2 to 3 feet tall, and I think also wide. Yeah, 2 to 3 feet wide. Super cool little evergreen plant. I think it's warmer zones only. This one looks really good right here. Let's see. Oh, creeping fig. We talked about, I need to get a couple of these for a project that we're working on. So I need to grab a couple of these. I cannot forget to grab them. We need to remember, grab creeping fig. I need 2 of them. Let's see, lots of things still blooming. Lots of lantana right here. For some reason, I'm seeing wasp on that one. That's kind of wild. All of these gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. It's so good. Oh, their morning glories are blooming back there. Let's go look at the morning glories. Look at, that is so pretty. Morning glories over a beautiful trellis. Maybe I should grow morning glories, more of them. And then that's their field back there of all of their plants that they bring out, and it just kind of goes forever, all the way back to that greenhouse. I think we're gonna go into this greenhouse right over here though really quickly. Here's the greenhouse. They've had to fully open up the walls because it is hot in here. This is just a lot of their starts. They had a lot of begonias in here that I really liked. And they just have, it looks like yellow ones over there. Don't love the yellow ones. See, it's just that time of year, everything is starting to really struggle. It's just getting too hot. I thought that there would be much more in here. There's not, which is a good sign. I don't want these nurseries to be holding on to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of plants. So it's a good sign. It's good that they have less plants. Not great for me while filming a video. And so this is the rest of their like storage area where they're just kind of, they've got plants in waiting that need to come out to the rest of the nursery. So let's keep coming this way. If you guys remember, this was that ornamental cherry tree. This is it fully leafed out. I don't love it fully leafed out. I love it fully in bloom. Oh man, this tree was so gorgeous this springtime when it was blooming. And look, here's some grasses. I love adding grasses to the garden. That's kind of been my thing that I've been wanting to do, is add more grasses. Who is this? This is called North Winds. This is a really pretty one. Easily grown in average, medium to wet soil in full sun. I think these have been in these containers for quite a while. This one's starting to come out and lost its tag, but that is a really pretty grass also. I like how vertical this one is instead of like pushing it out, spreading outwards. Let's go over to their evergreen section. What are these? Bluebeard. You know, my bluebeard hasn't bloomed this year. I have one called Beyond Pinked, and it hasn't bloomed. But I'm seeing that these are just starting to bloom in their cans. So, I don't know. I saw somebody else's who was blooming, so I was kind of sad that mine hadn't quite bloomed. Okay, let's see. This is another grass. This looks like they've had these ones for a while. I did pick up some of the sea oats grass here. Still loving that one. Look at, I would love to add one of these. These are the Weeping Blue Atlas Cedar, and I would love to add one of these. $9.95. This one is sold, and also it doesn't matter because I can't afford one that big, so it doesn't even matter anymore. Brent was pointing out the arbor that I point out every single time that I come here. It has said sold for over a year, and I love it. I want 4 of them. There's 2 in each container, and they've been trained into an arch. And I need to do this. Whenever we get to our new property, I want to do exactly what they have done here with this. Could you imagine how magical you'd feel? I would need it to be much taller because these are in their containers. So once they get lowered into the ground by that much, you won't be able to walk underneath it. But I just love this. That is such a cool feel to it. Also, look at this. This is $450. I really, really like this. This is a really pretty plant. It doesn't say who it is. High Hand Nursery, $450. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-tiered type of espaliered evergreen of some sort. Huh, I might need to figure out who that is and do something just like that. I also have been wanting to add some of these into my garden ever since I went down to the Monrovia growing facility. I actually wanted to add them a while ago before that, but when I saw them down there, I really wanted to. This is called the Icy Blue Yellowwood, 25 feet tall, 25 feet wide, $70. I don't have room for that in this garden, so this is a plant that I've been saving for the next garden because they're so pretty. I really love them. Great for privacy. Let's go this way. Who is this? This is kind of a yellow plant. Oh, this is a North Pole Arbovita. I don't think it's supposed to be this yellow. 10 to 15 feet tall, 3 to 5 feet wide, and I don't think it's my growing zones, 3 through 8. I'm in zone 9, but it's probably able to fudge just a little bit. Look at these. Isn't this gorgeous? This is one that is called like a serpent style, and that's where they train it to do this. So that is making it turn into a serpent. This is $450. And then, like I said, they've got the arches right here, or you can just grow it just as a normal like specimen all on its own. Isn't that so gorgeous? So pretty. This is what I want. Okay, this is all their big trees, which I never go to for some reason. So let's take a look and see what these trees cost. Crepe myrtle, big one, $125. Let's see, what is this magnolia right here that I'm seeing? Magnolia, I cannot get in here. $175 Southern Magnolia. This is called Little Gem. How big do they get? 20 to 25 feet tall and wide. Zones 5 through 9. And this is the one that has the fuzzy backs to it and the shiny green leaves on it. Gorgeous traditional magnolia, but a much shorter size, $175. Let's see. Oh, I see a weeping cherry over here. What is this? Is this a pecan? I'm gonna lose it if this is a pecan. It's a pistache, $150 for a pistache. This is one of Janie's favorite trees. Who are you? It's a weeping cherry, I'm sure, because cherries are the ones that weep the best, that most people want. This is a snow fountain weeping cherry, and it is $250. It is a really big weeping cherry though. Oh, this is pretty. Hawthorn, 25 feet tall, 10 feet wide. That's cool, zone 7 through 11. And it blooms. This is pretty. Majestic Beauty Indian Hawthorn, $289, 25 feet tall, 10 feet wide. And the flowers, that is cool. And I really like this. Look at the new growth. It's this like dusty pink color. That is so gorgeous. I'm gonna have to remember that because I love that tree. I love the tips that are that like pink color. It's super gorgeous. And then here's some ginkgos right here, $295. Love ginkgos. Just the tip if you're gonna plant a ginkgo is to make sure that you get the male variety because the female varieties, they smell really badly. So just a friendly tip, if you're gonna add a ginkgo, I would love to add ginkgos into our property, the new property, whenever we get it. They have a cool hedge of laurels right here. These are cherry laurels. I like these. I don't know if I've ever like paid attention to them, but I like how skinny the leaves are on them. I want to look into these because these might be a really good one to do as like a privacy screen if you like pleach them, which is basically you keep them hedged up top into like kind of a square and you just trim along the sides. You don't let it bush out and you don't let it get too tall. This is something that I kind of want to look into. Brent is admiring the lemons and limes, citrus, while I admire the wall of evergreens right here. I just love that. It is so pretty, a wall of evergreens. That's what I want. And then Brent went and hid because he doesn't want to be on the camera. So he was saying that it's funny because like some of these citrus comes out and like, or a branch comes out and then just at the very end of the branch, there is a orange. I don't know. I think that's pretty normal. I think that's just what they do. Like some of them come at the very end of the branch. Some of them come in the middle of the branch. They just show up wherever they want to show up. And then this over here is their Japanese maple section. They have the largest Japanese maples here and the coolest color of Japanese maples here. They also have some really big icy blue plants, which I didn't know that they had all of these. These must be newly brought in. What does this cost? $228. This is the icy blue yellow wood. 25 feet, 25 feet, 9 through 11. They're really cool. I just like the icy blue of it. They're really pretty. Variegated dogwood. That's really, really pretty. How much does this cost? $3.95. This is called Summer Fun. That's really cool. Brent's staring at him. I think he likes them. He hates them.
No, I really like it.
He just said that he really likes it. He said it's the first time that he's ever liked this color. He's not mic'd up so you guys can't hear him. I love this blue color. He usually hates this blue color. And he said this is the first time that he's ever actually liked this color. I could have had him established. I couldn't have had them established. They wouldn't fit. I just keep coming back to these line lights. Oh, look, this one's a little damaged. Won't be picking that guy up. But I still would take any hydrangea standard. Look at this. Do you guys see how big these are? I'm gonna have Brent hold the camera so you guys can see how big this thing is, because last time I don't think it like did it justice on how big this is. This is crazy. So this is $3,500 Japanese maple. This is like, I don't even know how old this thing is. This thing has to be extremely old, probably like 50 years old at minimum, I feel like. I mean, I don't know the variety of it. It might be one that grows fast, but this thing is huge. Do you hit this pot? This is a massive nursery container. So big, so cool. I love seeing specimens like this for sale, especially just to like be nosy and see the price. They have 2 of them, by the way. There's not just one, in case you need to flank something. They've got tons of the coral bark maples. These are 150. I love these. They've got the coral bark, and then they have green leaves on them, which just makes them pop even more. Really, really pretty. They're only 150 bucks. I love these ones. And then Brent really likes the darker colored ones. Like, he likes ones like these over here that are like super dark. This one looks like maybe it has a little sunburn on it, but anything that's dark like these, he really likes these, which is funny because usually he gravitates towards the brighter ones and I gravitate towards the darker color, but not in the Japanese maples. Here's more boxwoods. There's a spiral that's a little fluffy right now, some cloud pruning, some cones, some balls, and we just walked past a couple other, and Brent goes, oh, smell the cat pee? Because if you know anything about boxwoods, there are varieties that smell very strongly of cat pee, and Brent is repulsed by most boxwoods because of that smell now. And so anytime we see a boxwood, he just absolutely despises it. So that's why we have pretty much no boxwoods on the property, is because Brent just can't stand them, and he looks at them and all he smells is cat pee. So that's why we don't have any, and that's probably why we won't have any for a very, very long time. Another reason I love coming here is they always just have like the coolest containers with plants in them. So this is a maple that they've potted up. They normally sell for $310. This is the weeping Japanese maple, and super gorgeous in this container. So it's cool that you can see the plants. They've got like the little violas. It looks like this must be some type of ivy, right? And then they've got like violas, and they've got a camellia in here, and the Japanese maple, just to kind of give you a little bit of like inspiration in this like cauldron. I just love coming here. Look at how big that wind chime is. Massive. Okay, and this is the entryway. I started in the very back this time just to shake it up a little bit. Lots of their annuals over here. This is a really pretty foxglove. This is called Berry Canary, $14 for a foxglove. Look at this. I love this. This is the Green Mountain boxwood in a topiary, $133. I just love boxwoods so much. I'm trying to not buy much of anything right now because it's too hot to get anything planted, so we're gonna wait till fall planting really. It is just so cool. They've got geraniums right here. Look, they've got some peonies. Love those. Some small ones. Some small boxwood spirals, which is the only type of boxwood that I have is one spiral, $146. Good size little spiral. They've got some calibrachoa, lots of echinacea. Oh, look at this clematis. Vancouver Fragrant Star Clematis. Love that color. It is $25, 8 feet tall, and super cool plant. And then all the echinacеas back here. I love echinacеas. I think the last thing we're gonna look at is the antheria right here. So pretty. And then this lavender. This is the Grosso lavender. Love this. Love this icy color. The smell is gorgeous. It smells like Vicks. I think this is the one that I absolutely loved when I was talking to Janie and we were at that lavender field. I think I just loved that one right there. So pretty. And then, of course, more Brunner. All the Brunner. I will take all of it. Look at, here's the sweet little violas. I want to tuck these in absolutely everywhere. I wish I could grow these better. This is called the Silver Gem Viola. So cute. Perfect little ground cover. Oh, this is also really cool. Pink knotweed. I don't know anything about this plant, but look at these little flowers are so cute. Little dainty flowers. I love this. Oh my gosh. That's pretty. This is delicate. This would not survive. Oh, it's another viola. This is an Australian viola. 4 inches tall, 12 inches wide. I want this underneath the fountain. And if you like succulents, this is their succulent bar over here. You can choose your pot and your succulent and you can pot them up. They've got a little potting station tucked back there, which is really cool. So I'm not a big succulent fan. I used to be super into succulents. I'm no longer into them. So we're just gonna quickly glance like that and we're gonna go inside. Okay, we're gonna keep going in this way. They've got some small Japanese maples and some terracotta pots right there. They used to have all these begonias hanging here, but obviously they've sold. And then this is all their houseplants, and I just want to take a look at the terracotta pots that they have. not big into house plants, so I'm sorry, we're gonna zip past it. They've got the Raven ZZ plants, 33, some snake plants for 12, 66 for whatever that is. This guy right here, philodendron red, 25. Okay, and we're moving on. I'm sorry if you're a houseplant person. They don't do much for me. And that fountain right there was $1,600. Just for a comparison, if you saw the last video that we did where we went fountain shopping. And then this is all their containers, and the terracotta is still buy one, get one free. Oh my gosh. So they've cleared out almost everything of their terracotta, because these shelves were full of terracotta, and it looks like all they have left are these right here. One big one, 75, or they've got these two little guys for $25, or these medium-sized ones for $35. And honestly, these ones are all pretty rough looking. Like the texture on them is super insane. So I don't know about that, or they look like they've got some pretty good chips. So I think I'm gonna pass on those, which is a bummer, because I was thinking about picking up like this size, because I have this size and this size, and I was thinking of getting these two, but they just look a little too rough for my liking. All right, you guys, I think that is gonna be it for this video. We're gonna go pick up the 2 plants that I needed to get. The creeping fig, it is a little toasty. I am glistening, and we're gonna be done. We're gonna head home. We have a 2-hour drive home. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you're in the area, come to High Hand Nursery. They're spectacular any time of the year. Just gorgeous plants, great selection of indoor stuff also. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.